everyone. So I'm Alex. I'm similar like Tobias, part of the social IACDT. And my PhD is looking at the role of expectancy and can we use it to kind of improve digital interventions for mental health. So can we shape reality? I think we can, and let me talk you through it. But let's do a little show of hands first. So raise your hand if you ever had the thoughts of making money is hard. I don't have luck in life, you know, you have to sacrifice your dreams to be successful, or I don't deserve success or happiness. So yeah, raise your hands if you ever had those thoughts. Yeah, most people do. However, I have this thing that is opposite to that, and what TikTok now calls a lucky girl syndrome, because weirdly money comes to me. In fact, this is the money that I've just found a couple of weeks ago, and every year around the summertime, I found in the area of 60 to 80 quid lying down on the street. It's no joke. I keep on like finding money everywhere. It's weird. I also kind of, success comes in, not that I don't work hard, but it sort of like comes relatively easy to me. I remember my first job after uni, and basically when I came to the company to the interview, what they say was, well, you know, we don't know what you should be doing here, but we think we need somebody like you. You're hired. So I was like, okay, you know, haven't got a clue, you know, like I was just after uni, didn't know what I should be doing either. But there you go, I got the job. And I think because I always just been lucky in life, and that sort of continues, and I always maybe been told that, you know, smart people, I've been told that I'm, you know, clever, so clever people do all right in life. So I always had this kind of sense of like, yes, success is easy, right? And this is where the kind of expectancy comes in play, which is what I'm kind of researching. Because expectancy really has this power to shape our reality. And perhaps the kind of most dramatic demonstration of that is in the placebo effect, which is something that I look at. So back in the 60s, there was this study done where the psychologists kind of took a group of participants and they primed them to believe that they're gonna receive either a sedative or stimulant, right? And while in fact they were given a sugar pill, right? So there was nothing active in the pill whatsoever. So they divided participants in a group and they gave them either pink or blue pill, right? Sugar. And what they found after measuring the self-reported kind of results, but also physiological responses such as heart rate, what they find that blue pill had sedative effect while pink pill was stimulating, even though there was nothing active about it, right? So it's really this power of suggestion and belief and expectancy that actually translate into response of the body. That's how strong it is. There was another even more dramatic kind of example where they looked at death certificates of Chinese American people, and what they found that if those people were born in the year that had been deemed by Chinese medicine or horoscope as ill-fated, the life expectancy of these people was reduced by up to 9 years. Not through smoking, not through drinking, not to any of that, purely by the power of expectancy, right? And I think this is just incredible if you think about it, that actually our belief really can shape reality. So this is what I kind of look at in my PhD. What I do qualitative interviews with people, and I ask them, you know, what are their expectancies about well-being? You know, how they work on their well-being, what they kind of expect good mental health to be. And I've been finding that there is this kind of scale. While some people believe they have absolutely no control, it's not something that you can affect. Bad things happen and then you feel bad. Majority of people kind of think that mental health is just really not having the symptoms, so not being stressed, not having anxiety, etc. And very few understand mental well-being as this kind of thriving in life, really, you know, contributing to community, being fulfilled in life, you know, being this extra more than just not having symptoms. And I think that's quite telling when you think about, what we understand about life and mental well-being. And, if you already believe that you have no control over mental well-being, you're probably not gonna thrive, So I think it's quite important to really think about your own kind of beliefs. And there are kind of different mechanisms that comes into expectancy. There is self-fulfilling prophecies, when we act in the ways that affect other people, and then they kind of act in a way that gives us feedback about ourselves. The confirmation bias, where we always look at the negative and always just pick up the worst things. So if we believe that people are untrustworthy, we're gonna look for that untrustworthiness. And it's similar with selective attention and limiting beliefs. And I think it's quite interesting. Oh, missing a slide. Well, actually, that's a slide. So they did another experiment in the school with primary school kids, when they, at random, selected some kids, and they kind of tell the teacher that those kids are the bloomers. And the bloomers means that they expected to achieve greater results in their school, greater intellectual achievements. Well, actually, those kids were just any kids selected at random. And lo and behold, at the end of the school year, those kids really did have greater academic achievement. And what they found that, of course, because teachers believed those kids were, better in some ways or more capable, they gave them more attention, they maybe told those kids, oh, you are like better than others. So the kids believed in that, and it created this kind of feedback loop that meant that eventually they did actually perform better. So what I really want you to think about, and I think that's very much my thing, because I wanted to give you something, because I want all of you to feel more fulfilling lives, is where you go home today, take a piece of paper and think about your limiting beliefs, and such as we seen, at the beginning, when we talked about, well, I believe making money is hard, I think, money is evil, or, you have to sacrifice your dream for success. Really explore what beliefs you have and really question whether they're true or not. And then what I want you to do is imagine, what if it turns out better? What if actually money did come easy to you? What if success came easy? I just want you really to imagine and feel how it could be, so that you can overcome your negative and limiting beliefs and in fact expect more from life. So I really hope, this is something you're gonna go and do. And if you want to learn more, this is a really great book. I, in fact, purchased 10 copies of that and gave it to all of my friends, because it's really a great book that shows you different limiting beliefs that people have, whether they heard them from their parents or they heard them from society, and it gives you actually some exercises to overcome those. So I can't recommend this book enough. So yeah, I rattled through my talk very fast. I hope you enjoyed, but I really wanted to highlight that we can, in fact, shape our reality, and you have the power to shape your life through expectancy, and then you can go and expect more from life and expect life to be better for you. So yeah.